Love you, brother.
Thanks for everything. We'll see you
Love
soon.
you guys.
Is it in your name or?
Yeah. Kelsey, that was my thing in case I could.
Still waiting out there.
Alrighty, so we are going to show you guys what it's like to travel in the Kavod.
Oh, I'm already like, bleh.
So
Flying already makes me bleh. So the fact that I have to wear this makes it even more bleh.
but we're gonna kind of show you guys our experience. We are in Dallas Love Field and we are heading to one of our best friends' wedding in Virginia. Super excited for Logan, but we wanted to kind of give you guys the experience of what it's like to go through security and all the other things, if there's any like new things. It's pretty quiet, so far pretty fast. So obviously can't film through security, so I'll get you afterwards. All right, just got out of security and everything was marked well. You know, they kind of stare at you.
They're
So
very
you have to
intense.
very intense, yes. Which
More
airports
intense
are
than
usually
usual.
intense, but it seems like everybody feels like a heightened intensity. So you have to have the mask, but then when you go to get your ID as you're walking through, you then have to take your mask off to identify yourself, which makes sense, but
They just don't tell you that.
yeah,
So
they don't tell you,
she's
so
looking at
she's
me
just like staring at me. But a funny story, she looked at my license photo and she was like, oh, have you lost weight? And I was like, yeah, I guess. She's like, how much did you lose? And I was like, 10 pounds. And she's like, it looks like you lost 50 pounds. Kelsey got a crack out of that. But, you know, pretty standard on what you expect with security. Just, you know, there's like signs and stuff for 6 feet and social distancing and stuff like that.
I'd like to be the first to welcome all of y'all to St. Louis. For your safety as well as for the safety of those around you, we ask you.
Alrighty, flight number one. Flight number one is done. Just landed in St. Louis, and now we are doing a connecting flight to Raleigh-Durham. So, be there soon. But first, I need some breakfast.
Flight crew, welcome to Raleigh-Durham. Please continue to remain seated.
Flight check, bag check.
So, you know, the main reason we did this video was we were just trying to show you guys what it's like right now to travel via airline and giving you kind of what our insights are on what we've seen and what we experienced while we've done a couple of flights here in the last few days. And then you guys can kind of make the best decision for yourself on whether or not you would want to travel via flying or not. I know obviously you can travel in the US, outside of the US in different countries limited, but if you're wanting to do something in the States and have a little bit more peace of mind to understand what the experience was. The big thing obviously is face mask. They want something that covers not only your full mouth but underneath your neck. They've been very particular about that. the face masks, like the cover shields, don't count. This is just Southwest that I'm speaking with. You had to have a mask as well. And you know, you wear it through security and stuff like that. You have to show your face, obviously, when they're checking your ID. But for the most part, like, that's kind of been the big thing, is the mask. People are kind of social distancing themselves via seats and stuff. You know, those are just a couple of things that we've seen, but the big thing is they want you to keep this on pretty much at all times. If you're at a bar or something, or a restaurant, you can obviously take your mask off when you're eating. But I've never not felt safe, honestly, with traveling. The airport, everything is pretty much the same. Other than that, they're boarding a little bit differently, but it could change airline to airline, so you kind of have to make that call. But I definitely haven't felt like, you know, they're not taking precautions to suit you. I think the most frustrating thing is you have to keep this on the whole time during the flight, which stinks. But you know, I obviously am doing it. They're not really doing a full snack service. They kind of give you a bag and a cup of water. So there's no, like, you can't get alcohol beverages or juices or coffee or stuff like that. So it's very minimal. They're just trying to keep not a lot of contact and exposure from person to person. So they're pretty much just like glorified babysitters. They're pretty much just policing you, which was a little bit annoying. But again, like, you do what you got to do to get to where you want to go, and you have to decide whether or not it's worth it or not, if you want to wait it out or not. This was just our personal experience, and we wanted to share it with you guys, and then you can kind of make the best decision yourself on whether or not you want to travel this way.